way out of the parking lot here. It's humid. It's not hot, but it is humid this morning. Oh, and out. Here we go. What do we got here? I can't see diddly squat out my mirrors. Okay, going this way. This is ridiculous. It's so humid outside. I got to run my windshield wipers. Got up a little early this morning because I couldn't sleep. Spent the night at a TA, not the pilot across the street. It was too crowded. So now I am heading out the gate. I'm hoping this stream stays alive because we're going to be going down some backwoods here. Major league backwoods. I can't even see. Is that the street? I guess that's the street. Right, hold on. I got to go left, but I can't see out the windows. I didn't know the other people had this problem, but it is so foggy out. I got to run my windshield wipers. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Ridiculous. All right. This says I've got about, I don't know, this says it's like a half an hour drive, and this is going in the backwoods. This looks like Los Bucks, Iowa. No, I'm in Greenville, Tennessee. I'm just north of the interstate, and I'm going literally cross country here for a pickup in a town called Burgoyneville, if that's a word. So, Vogue Games TV and Acorn. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, stop sign. Yeah, I don't even know where this is. This is just a secondary road, and this, based on what the G. I have a heavy box to pick up this morning. What's that say? That town sucks. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I didn't check out the town. Okay, I'm running high beams right now until that guy comes around the corner. I'll run it back off. But yeah, we're going to do a pickup here for oh, okay, from California. That makes sense. Skinwalkers. I'm looking at, like I said, I'm looking at the GPS, and it looks like we're going to drive off the reservation here in a minute. And I am generally northbound, so we got trees on both sides. The pickup isn't scheduled here for another few hours, but I can't sleep, so here we go. Skinwalkers. Yeah. When you have the trees and the forest up this close, you want to watch out for stuff jumping out. Supposedly the speed limit through here is 45. Yeah, not interested. I was trying to stay safe. That's why I'm not going very fast. So there's low beam. There's high beam. It doesn't look much different on film. On the phone. Something I was thinking through my head. Fuel. Car gas fuel. Back in the day, like 30s and 40s, cars were super primitive, and the mechanic of cars was super primitive, and everything about them, they were sloppy. There was no tightness to the motor, and they all ran on super low grade fuel. And World War II rolled around, and like the name of the game in a war like that is production. How much can you put? How much production of equipment, supplies, and everything? And military vehicles ran on what was called MOGAS, which was a very crude low quality, low octane fuel that was extremely easy to produce. And again, that's the name of the game. I know late in the war, the Germans got cut off from the Romanian oil supplies. So fuel the Germans were making was they got a production of cheap fuel was the name of the game. And the tanks ran on it, cars, jeeps. And then after the war, cars were running on. Again, I was a kid in the 70s, and I remember when the fuel crunch started in the 70s. And back then, everybody's car ran on what was called Moget. I already started interrupting. They said every year. All right, this is starting to cut out already, and we're getting out in the sticks. So if this goes out again, I'm going to have to stop. It's on hopes and dreams. Don't we all? Yeah, this cuts out again. I'm going to have to let this go because, again, I'm going off the reservation right